After my arm right here, what's that say? It says they're not fucking around crew. That's what that says.
Yo, what's up, everybody? We are back. Another edition of Hot Topic with Copville and Jordan, Ennis. We'll jump right into it. I know a lot of people were asking. You guys had a critical incident up there in Sandy Springs. Can you get everybody up to speed about what happened and what you guys dealt with up there?
Yeah, we had came out as a welfare check, north end of the city. Heard gunfire from, it's a duplex, and they heard gunfire from the building. Guys went up. Luckily, they grabbed a shield, went in a stack, went in the house, and guys started just open up on them through the walls. So one of the guys got hit in the hand. They shot back. Guy took a round of the leg. They backed out, set up the perimeter. SWAT came in, flew the drone in, gassed him, and then eventually he came out on his own. He lived. Everybody lived. But my buddy got the end of his thumb split open pretty good. But yeah.
So he took the round prior to the shield entry, or with the shield entry?
During the guy started shooting. They were on
through the wall. Okay,
through the walls. He was just dumping rounds, and one caught him in his hand. But the dude fired a shitload of rounds, and luckily nobody else got hit. It was pretty tight. Those houses are actually pretty tight. If you're ever in there, it gets real small real fast. So luckily no one got it worse than that. But he was good. He went and got checked out at the hospital. He's going to be out for a while. A couple of guys are out because a bunch of guys started shooting at him. But it worked out. It could have been a hell of a lot worse, but it worked out pretty good.
I think something interesting you said to me was for people that routine or normal, that was a regular type. That guy calls a lot, or you have a lot of interactions with that guy.
Yeah, he's known to us. We've been up there before, and he's not one of the city regulars, but I mean, there's plenty of times that we've dealt with people that you kind of just show up and like that day's just the day, and it's not even so much dealing with him, but like we do welfare checks like multiple times a week, exact same thing, like suicidal, whatever, blah blah blah. Yeah, you go. It's just another of the same call. We get them constantly. We had a couple of them today. We get them just constantly. Yeah, and that was just zero to rock and roll, man. Yep.
And it's interesting because we always say like we have the routine people or the normal calls, and the closest I ever came to, I don't really talk about this stuff. The closest I ever came to shooting somebody was one of those guys, one of the local homeless guys. You see him 1,000 times. Yeah. And I was on we got like 8:30 in the morning. We got a burglary alarm at Five Guys in a plaza. It wasn't even open yet, but behind the plaza was a strip plaza. And then behind it was a car dealership, and they were getting broken into frequently all the time. And I had worked a burglary in a shed for like a couple $1,000s in electronics like the week earlier. So I go to this alarm. I'm just kind of hanging out, and I see the dude come out from behind the building on a bike, seen him 1,000 times. I was like, hey man, I didn't even notice this, but to speed the story up, he had a machete like tucked in his pants, and I didn't know it. And I was like, hey man, come here. And he like rode his bike around me. I'm like, bro, come here. And I kind of grabbed him because I'm like, he's coming out from behind a business. The alarm just went off.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So I grab him, and I didn't see the machete right away. And he kind of goes past me, and I'm behind him. He's still on his bike. And that's the only reason I didn't shoot him is he couldn't get to me. But I said, yo, what are you doing? He fucking turned with the machete, and it caught the brake lines of the bike. So I took 3 steps back and just fucking zapped him with the taser. When the taser hit him, the machete flew out. I jumped on him. But it was a guy that 1,000 times I would have been like, he would stop, what's going on, why harass him, just a basic conversation. Yeah. Same type of dude and it was like, I'd never in a billion years thought this dude's gonna try to hit me with a fucking machete.
Yeah.
And that's the
this was good too. Like I say, we had 3 today, the same kind of thing, right? So and it was good because we really do them so much, or not us, I'm saying generally you do them so much. But this was good because there was a lot of guys there that were senior guys, and somebody felt like it's just another thing, right? But somebody felt something weird, and they were like, we're going to need a shield. Yeah. And so it was just something smelled wrong or felt wrong, or you're like, man, don't fucking, this is something's, I don't like this one. And then, they grabbed a shield. So it was, it turned out good.
Just say, I mean, it's crazy to be in this circle now, but immediately I got I have a signal group with about 100 guys in it, and I got a message just about, you guys wrapped it up right about 2:00, and I got a message just after 2. Said, "Oh my God, I heard there was whatever." I text you, you respond real quick when you could, and it's wild now to see like the people that are checking on you and thinking about you, like, oh my,
It was wild, man. So I just got back. I was away, so I had just got back and I was doing something else, and my phone started going nuts. Everyone's like, "You okay? Like, you alive?" And
you were off.
I knew it was a shooting just because of the way everyone was like collapsing on me at once.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Shit!" I was like, well, "I don't know, man. Let me make. I still have a beard. Let me make a."
Oh, you weren't working.
No, I was off. Yeah, I was off. Yeah.
All right, let's jump in here. Jordan, have you ever done any work with LaGrange PD?
Oh, LaGrange PD, Troop County. Yeah, man. Well, I was when I was on our interdiction unit, I worked on 85 down that way, so I used to work with those guys. LaGrange PD is actually, dude. LaGrange has got some shit, man. There's a really good guys. Troop County. It's the rural Georgia police thing, but it's fun down there, man. It's a really really good time down that way. Yep.
Evening. What's up, David? Well, that is what's up, TMF. All right, I'm gonna jump into it. We got a lot to talk about. Let's see if let's start with images. I'm gonna go over a couple things, and then we're gonna get into videos are better. So I posted this, and so I kind of call people. This is a chief. I can't remember the agency, but
That's the sheriff's department. Like
Minnesota,
Wisconsin, or some shit.
Yeah. So anyway, let me get this comment on the screen. I'm sorry. So I got a lot of messages from agency people that work there and agencies, and what I brought up was this right here, where the magazines. It's impossible to reload from that position. Tourniquets on stage as well. This is the sheriff. All I got was, he's a great dude. He sticks up for his guys, and I'm all about that. But my point with that post and showing it is like, he's obviously never reloaded or practiced a reload from that setup. Yeah. Because you can't. Yeah. So it's like I kind of like, I got it, and I got into it. Nobody really got nasty, but they were like, oh, I think it's great that he goes out with the guys, gets into it. But my answer to all those guys were, hey man, sometimes you gotta walk up to the sheriff and go, hey bro, how what are we doing here? Like, are we? I always joke. My wife, was training sergeant. She failed the sheriff's qual. Like he failed, and she was like, the good old days was like, I'm good, right? She's like, nah, bro. She's like, go reload 40 rounds, and I'll see you back out here. So
sometimes you gotta tell the king his flies unzipped. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then we got this picture. And then we're going to go into some videos because we got some serious breakdowns. I just wanted to lighten the mood up first after talking about that. We got our NYPD up here. Look at this madness.
Good
so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 mags. How you get to those with your gun hand being the right hand, I will never know. But that was sent to me by somebody who works up there, New York PD. I'm assuming he's got 2 more on the front that he can actually get to. I guess if you're behind that guy in a stick going into a house, you got plenty of ammo.
I guess.
I don't know how you I don't know how you get to that. So let me get to video breakdown, because there are some wild videos that have come out this week.
We're gonna do the motorcycle one.
Yeah, let me see if I'm pretty sure I got that one. Hold on.
I don't want to jump ahead. I know you're.
No, I do. Maybe I didn't fucking send it. I got so many. Let me see. Let's go with this one's been popular. Let's see what this one is. This is this is a big one, and this is probably the best topic of all. I'll get to the motorcycle one. That one's cool, and I got it in my DMs. But this is a dash cam civilian off-duty cop, and I want you to watch how this goes.
This is the guy he gets pistol whipped, right?
Yeah, watch
I just saw this.
So they make contact.
What the fuck are you doing? I'm in the fucking lane.
And that's that.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, so we're still fighting it out there.
Stay down on the ground.
He kills him. So everything there was justified.
Yep.
By chance, he's an off-duty cop, but he's carrying off-duty, which is very important.
Mhm.
What just blew me out of the water, and I wish it would happen more, was, I don't know if you saw this, but the family attorney and the family saw the video, got on the news, and said, our son's actions were absolutely atrocious. He was at fault, and the officer acted justified. And it's
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God.
Where was that? What state was that?
I can't remember where it was. I should know more about my show. I can't remember where that was. Somebody will know.
Shit.
But I get so many videos, and I should prepare more. That's me. I should know where that is. But somebody will tell us where that was. Milwaukee. There you go. Now I remember it was Milwaukee.
Oh fuck.
So I remember my wife watching it, and I didn't really pay attention to. Yeah, it is Milwaukee, and I didn't see the video. But then I'm watching this family and this attorney, and they are on the news, and the family says, we watched the video. Our son's actions were terrible. We actually feel bad for the officer that had to take his life that day, and we apologize to the family. They squashed it right there, done, over, donezo. So that's what I was like, and I hadn't seen it, and we were kind of like, is he in uniform? Is he driving home from work? But that was completely by chance. He has a dash cam in his car. It was a minor car crash, and turns into a deadly gunfight. And obviously, you take the video out of it. Yeah, we don't know how it goes.
Yeah.
But there was video. We saw he got struck with a gun. He actually got, like every other gunfight, he was the second one with the gun out because he was at a disadvantage, but he drew that gun very fluidly.
He did, man. That was smooth. He got off the X, pulled the gun.
That's why my wife thought he was like getting maybe in uniform, like on his way home, because she's like, man, he got that gun out like instant and had it on target and like delivered obviously good shots. And but that's how it should go. I mean, obviously it's unfortunate that somebody lost their life, and we don't know his history and what he's going through, but I mean,
the problem is, and it's hard to even say, but like, if you take the emotion out of the situation or what you want to feel or whatever, because emotion, denial is a powerful thing, man. You can be like, oh, he's whatever. Everyone knows the cliche and all of what everyone always says in the same situations for whatever. But if you look at it, you'd be like, you just got to call balls and strikes, man. I mean, it is what it is. Like he's wrong. He's a fucking right or you're wrong. And if you're wrong, that blows my mind. They're like, yep, we're good. Like,
I wonder if the reason these wacky kid sit-ups is because they see leaders sit. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like the sheriff walks around looking like a soup sandwich. It's like, do they all? But when I get on people about their setup, I can tell you, and I posted a picture of. One time, I've never really posted, but I posted a throwback to like 3 years ago when my buddy left for another county. We took a picture together, and where my kid, like I touched my magazines 40 times a shift. Like I reached down, like there they are. Like I was always just out of habit of like drawing, and I was on SWAT. I did a lot of shooting, but even a basic guy, you should know where your mags are. You make sure they're not in back. I get pictures all the time. They're in backwards. They're in upside down. They're not even close. And it's like,
it's funny. I do the same thing. Like if I go grab my mags right now, my very forward mag is at the top of they got brass plate or aluminum plates on the bottom. It's like the coating's rubbed off because I'm constantly like snapping or holding it or whatever. And like it's like it's like worn. The base plate's worn just because I'm always snapping, coming in, coming out.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how it happens like that. All right, I got the motorcycle video we were talking about. I'm going to add this. I'll play it, and then we'll talk about this one.
Wish we had a video on his face. Look at his face.
There's Tyler's reaction. So that was in Georgia, I believe, right?
I think so. Yeah. A lot of the sheriff's cars like the same kind of graphics, but probably. Yeah.
That was here. I'm gonna see if I can get it back, and we'll watch it one more time.
I thought it was bad at first.
But the point of that is that guy was a, what do you want to call him? influencer. He's watch it one more time.
No.
So he's fleeing from the police. They do like a rolling roadblock box in, and then
Channelization.
and then the little extra here at the end is like boom. Okay, I don't know if they meant to hit him there or not.
It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it.
But that guy was an influencer, streamer who I don't know what brain cells he's got. Not many left, but his platform was running from the cops on a motorcycle and recording it. So,
Yep.
Didn't end well. Of course, there was a GoFundMe, and he's in the hospital all fucked up. And I read through some of the comments. I very rarely read the comments now that I'm involved in the videos because people fucking hate me, and I just stay away from it. But I was reading some of the comments, and it's about 50-50. He shouldn't chasing a motorcycle is a death wish, that blah blah blah. He's not really putting the public at danger, but you had a guy get hit by a motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
One of your guys recently.
Yeah, he got
fucked him up pretty bad, right?
Yeah, real super bad. He's gonna be out for almost. Yeah, he'll be out. He's never gonna be like saying out loud stuff. He's never gonna be fully right again ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
So
like that was always thinking, oh, like cop, just don't run, dude. Yeah. And I never understood about the motorcycle thing because I've chased an unbelievable amount of motorcycles. And the people, when you finally catch them or they crash or they do something, like they're just normal dudes. But for whatever reason, normal guys just like have a mortgage and he's Dave, he's an accountant, but they get on a crotch rocket and all of a sudden it's like, I don't stop for cops or catch this or run this or don't have a tag.
It's weird, right? It's just weird. It's a different status of
super
different. It's a different group of people. Yeah. Usually,
and that was always the funny part. Like the guys on motorcycles, like so. There's a huge difference between driving hard and running from the police. 97% of motorcycle riders don't have the first fucking idea how to drive that hard. You can't, and that's why you just keep the pressure on, man. You keep the pressure on, and they're going to crash. That's just what's going to happen. You're going to run out of skill, and then you're going to have a life-altering injury because you decided that you wanted to just I don't know why. You're Billy Outlaw on your crotch rocket.
I am 49.
Yeah,
I'll be 50 in May.
Yeah.
To this day, I've never driven a motorcycle on a roadway in my life, and I will die that way as well. I
had crotch rockets. I used to love riding motorcycles, man. I never understood the whole. I never understood the running from the cops thing. I remember one time I chased a Busa. We were sitting on I-20. I chased a Hayabusa, and his problem was because he would sprint away, but he was only doing like 160, so I could like keep up with him, but I found out why, because he had a saddlebag and he couldn't get low up on the screen and was pulling his head back, so he couldn't. This dude was a 16-year Marine, he got MP showed up at the jail. Like, dude, it ruined his whole career.
Yeah, you're done.
He was a normal ass dude. Just decided to run one day and it just didn't work out for him.
Well, I mean, obviously the acceleration, speed, maneuverability of a motorcycle is conducive to get away from the cops, and then 99% of agencies in the state do not even think about it.
Yeah.
But when you find the one that does, right, now you're just a death wish, and it's like I don't know. A lot of people saying that was GSP, but no, that was a sheriff's office.
The sheriff's office. Yeah, the sheriff's office.
Running is one thing in the rain. Yeah, it's all, like I said, it's all, and it goes, I'm on the fence. It just, don't run is obviously the answer.
Don't run.
But you driving that way, they're dangerous to themselves and getting arrested finally may be the wake up call. And if you get killed, I still default back to you're responsible for your own decisions. So if you get killed riding a motorcycle like that, I mean, it sucks. It sucks for everybody involved, but it was it's a very easy solution. It's not like a side of the road argument or like a fist fight.
Yeah.
Where you have every chance to not die on your own.
I was super fair with crotch rockets. Like if you pulled over for me, I didn't give a crap what you were doing. I stopped bikes at insane speeds. If you pull over, it's a warning. It's a warning and a fist bump. I appreciate you, bro. Have a good day. Outside of that, if you just want to run because you don't have a license plate, hey man, it's on you, man. It's how it goes. Like I'm gonna be all right. I don't know, but you want to make that decision. If you want to play big boy games, then you're gonna have to live with big boy decisions.
Yeah. Silly games win silly prizes.
Yeah, man.
There's a video of a motorcycle that hit a guardrail during a chase. The rider was sent flying. Yeah, there's total.
Yeah.
There's so many videos out there.
So many. Yeah, we have some. There's so many.
Right. So we got that one. What else we got here? Let's lighten it up with this one. This is the old Broward County Sheriff's Office. Greg Tony's people. This one is not going over well down here.
Jesus.
Whoa.
That guy was like a school resource officer or something.
So, yeah, somebody sent me a screenshot of one of the news networks. Somebody that posted it, like, reached out and said, "Is that the original video? We're looking into this." That's just stupid, man. I mean, but here's the connection I'm going to make: the stupid TikToks and the dancing around. This guy's going to tell her, "Oh, I was just interacting. I was just humanizing the badge."
Yeah, I was humanizing the badge.
And then does he have a wife? Does he have a girlfriend? Like, that's not going to fly. Does she have a boyfriend? Does she have somebody that's not going to? I don't know, man. That one.
That was one. When you go through this, you go through the academy. I was just down teaching last week, and they ask you, they're like, what are the cheat codes to doing this? And I usually just say two things. I was like, is it lawful or is it in your policy? That's that, and then that'll get you through most of this, right? Now you got to add, is it lawful? Is it in your policy? And will it, if you look at it, will you be embarrassed you're doing it? And I bet you so many cops that have done the TikTok shit and all the other ones, if you fast forward a couple years when they get a little year, they'll cringe. I mean, you probably do shit. You do. I know. That's you look at your TikTok and you're like, oh my God. Yeah.
So I still, I get a lot of heat, and what I say, my answer to that is, I mean, we all do stupid things.
Fucking yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't make it public. Sometimes it does. Mine did.
Yeah.
You learn from it. So when people say, why are you so hard and so nasty? It's like, because 90% of the time I message them first and I'm like, hey man. And then, I get the little cute answers like, oh, you want to make me famous? You want to make me? And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Like Dom just did a girl that was her response to me. Vinton, she works in Vinton, Louisiana, a little small town. Of course, it's always a small town. And her response to me when I said, you're going to regret this one day, it was about a month ago, was one of these stupid emojis, some hand emoji, and was like, make me famous. Well, Izzo did like a 10-minute video, put her chief, her mayor, the entire community on blast. This is your officer. She's constantly talking about mental health issues because she's trying to be cute online. And I DM'd it back. I don't know if I didn't get a response, but I said, it looks like you just got the fame you wanted. Like, there you go. I actually had one reach out to me that I put on blast. I'm not a dick. Here's two things. I'm not a dick. Why I'm a dick, but in that situation, they reached out to me and I blasted them 2 or 3 times. And basically they were like waving the white flag. Like, I'm off this, off that. But the one mistake they made, and we ended up squashing it, but they threatened to sue me. And I was like, you were almost there. You were almost there. And then not only did you threaten to sue me, part of what they said was, I have higher up here in Vero, they don't live here anymore, but I have higher up at Vero that are prepared to help me. And I'm going to contact my attorney. I'm going to sue you. I'm like, you're going to sue me for reposting your publicly made video. And I'm like, don't ever threaten anybody when you don't have any. It's like challenging the big guy in the room if you're not ready to go fight him. Don't ever threaten me if you don't have the grounds to stand on, because you just made a threat. You're going to sue me, which is monetarily damaging. And that's not like, but it worked out. And I was like, you know what? Hopefully you are going to go back doing police work and doing your thing. I'm not here to like bully. Sometimes I am if they keep doing it, but it's like, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm the first one to tell you that I'm a moron. You remember there are cameras everywhere. Get that in your mind, correct? Social media doesn't equal private. No, and here is where it's going to end up in a courtroom. The problem is these small town cops never make it to court. I don't even know. You got to figure, I'm sure you could probably test to like, what, 90% of your cases probably pled, if not more. Like,
yeah.
I mean, nobody goes to trial. My trials, because most of my trials were because of my narcotics work, where guys were looking at life in prison for trafficking and sale. I probably went to trial about 35, 40 times.
Yeah.
A couple RICO cases, a couple wiretap cases, but that was it. Road patrol type cases, I've probably been 5, 8 that have gone to trial. But when it happens, I remember I was in court and the guy, thank God he didn't pull my Facebook up. For some reason, he was trying to say I was a liar, and he pulled up my LinkedIn. And on my LinkedIn, I had auto-populated DEA task force, and it said that I was diplomatic security. He's like, "You ever done diplomatic security?" I'm like, "No, sir." He's like, "Here it is on your LinkedIn. It says it right here." And I'm thinking, I'm out in the hallway on break, and I'm like, I looked at my Facebook, and about 3 pictures back, I'm holding like 22 empty beer cups, drunk at a bar, and I'm like, bro, if this guy pulls this up, I like deactivated my Facebook and LinkedIn, all that stuff, and then come around to TikTok. It's all cool when you're making them and you're sending them out to the TikTok world. When it's on the news, that video is not as cool. Yeah. That video is not as cool when it's on Channel 5 News at 7 p.m. and it's your ugly mug doing some dance, and it's like, oh, that didn't look as good, you know. So it's
all these guys that they can just make a good show of it as well. I don't care whatever. When they're by themselves and they're driving home, riding in their car, going home, they're in their head going, "That was fucking stupid."
I'm telling you, I've been on the stand in some. I mean, like I said, I've been through a couple of RICO trials, life sentences, retrials. I had a deposition in a pill mill case the deposition lasted 4 days, and then the suppression hearing on the stand lasted 3 8-hour days with only like a 20-minute break every 2 hours to go to the bathroom, of like 20 attorneys, 20 defendants, all this stuff page by page. And it's like, it's brutal. And then you introduce something like that, and it's just, ugh.
I've had, like, when I was doing the dope stuff, I was I've been to federal court, and federal court hits different. When you walk into a federal courthouse, the echo is intimidating, man. You walk in there and you sit next to a federal judge in a federal courthouse, and it's the gameplay. The game's different, man.
Way
different. Yep.
I remember I testified in a one of the guys I put in prison for life was out on bond, and I got him for possession of a firearm. He was on federal probation, and I didn't know I was going to end up putting him in life a few years later. But I went into federal court, and that judge, that courtroom, you're right, it was just a different thing. And I remember the defense attorney was asking me questions, and about 3 questions in, they asked me the same question, like tried to reword it, and the judge goes, "Detective Dills, you can get down. You're done." And the defense attorney just looked at him. He's like, "No more questions. You're done. You good. Defense, you're done. All right, let's move on to that." And he was like, everybody's just looked like these guys are, appointed by the president.
Yeah, it's different. They give you, and that's like going through, like, so I've been in every level of court, and then when you in federal court, they will let you give the attorney whatever energy he's giving you. I mean, if you there's been plenty of times like there'll be they've just been an asshole. And, I'll say something back to him, and the attorney will look at the judge, and the judge is like, "You started it. Like, what are you looking at me for?"
It's a different world. Different world.
Yep.
Here's a good question. Why did they make a big deal out of your TikToks, though, Mike, since many other cops are doing TikToks as well? So mine was, at the time, I was very close with the guy running for sheriff. So the only reason they made a big deal out of my TikTok is we were friends. So my videos were just the same as everybody else's. Everybody's doing it. And they tried to connect that I was a bad guy on TikTok, and that therefore the sheriff was a bad guy. The guy running for sheriff was bad because he was associated with me. So mine was a hit piece done in the Daily Mail. And for those who don't know, Daily Mail is a tabloid. And for somebody to say they're a reporter from the Daily Mail, you could be a reporter for the Daily Mail today. If you have a story that the Daily Mail is willing to pick up, you can send it into them, and they'll be like, "This story's by Mike Dilks. It's a Daily Mail story." So I didn't know the ins and outs of the press then. And this guy called me, and he acted like he was my friend. He's like, "Hey, man, people are saying your TikTok. I just want to talk to you about it." Well, I didn't realize I was talking to a slimeball fucking reporter named Jose Lambian, real piece of shit. And he wrote the article, and I get, it goes over like bad. Then he fucking reaches out to my kids, and he's lying to my kid. And he's like, "Hey, your dad's going to get fired at the sheriff's office for this article. I'm trying to save him. Well, you fucking wrote it. Can you call me?" And like, dude, these guys are nasty. Tabloid fucking like TMZ reporters. So the last thing you need is one of those guys up your ass when you're working. I don't care what you say. all these TikTok cops, if that call happens or that admin comes down on them, I can tell you that was probably the worst off I was. One of the worst places I was mentally in my entire life was you couldn't get away from it. Now everybody knows, everybody's texting, there's jokes going around about you. They're making fun of you behind your back. You got reporters calling, you got everybody on, the whole town is on Facebook. Half of them are sticking up for you. It is brutal, man.
Yeah.
And you just don't need it. So it's like, stay off. Stay off unless you're ready to, like I said, if you don't care, then you don't care. Let's go. I got some more stuff. We did a jokey one. Let's go with, what's this one? Okay, this one's going crazy. This is, I don't know where this is it. This is a male and female that looks like they're about to apprehend like a guy coming out of a bathroom. I don't know what the backstory is. I'm just going to play it and you guys can watch what happens.
What are you doing? What are you doing? No, but what are you doing? I just want to know why you're touching me. I'm taking under arrest. For what? For what? I understand. I'm not risking. I am. But what for? Why are you doing that? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. No, I didn't. I'm not. My hands are right back. You have to tell me why. You have to tell me why. Why? I didn't take. Give me a fucking off me! Let go of my gun! Get off! Let go of my gun! Stop touching me! I'm not touching your gun!
That's the female just casually walking.
Stop touching me! Why are you
Got her gloves on though.
No, I'm asking you! Find him! Let go of me! Stop it! Stop it! Get up!
There we go. There's some punches. Those are going to work.
I force on you! Stop! Get up! You're hurting me! Stop! Tase him!
Still fighting.
No, I'm not gonna get tased!
Stop!
Stop! You're gonna get tased! I'm not doing that! I'm not! Stop! You're gonna get tased!
Taser!
I'm not doing nothing, man!
Well, the thick jacket's not going to allow that.
Get off my fucking dick!
That's bad.
Let go of my gun! Let go of my
Should have killed him.
gun!
Right there.
Fucking stop!
So, what do you think about that?
Neither of them are ready.
Oh boy.
The
YouTube acting up. Is everybody good? Can you see it? Hopefully. Yeah, neither of them are even remotely ready.
And he goes through weapon retention, but like he's probably obviously he's voicing his get off my gun because he's playing it up for whatever, right? They're saying that, but he's holding on to it. And he's first of all he's not even doing. I don't know if he's been through weapon retention. I don't know, but he's not.
You're taught. Everybody's taught some basic.
I mean,
like,
yeah, but once you do it for an hour in the academy, and that's it. But he's obviously focused on his gun, which rightly you should be. But like the main thing with weapon retention, once someone touches your gun, everything stops.
Yeah,
Everything stops. And
he's
he's laying on his back and just sitting there holding it. He's not trying to roll. He's not trying to turn. He's not trying to if you want my gun, that's fine. I'm gonna give it to you like 17 times. You're gonna get it here in a second. You're just hang on, hot rod. I'll show it to you. Hang on. Yep. But and then she's not. It's just a combination of. It's just he's not ready. He's not ready. She's not ready. Yeah, those strikes were.
I'm gonna get back to that one. That is hard to watch. Jerry says, when the officers get off my gun, the female did nothing. She did nothing from the rip. I mean, that's where we had the ass argument and people, all these old timers talking about the ass. Hitting somebody with a stick is not, unless you kill that guy, hitting him with a stick and that adrenaline rush, you're not going to the ass would have been useless there. There's nothing that's going to help.
You'd be surprised, especially anyone who's never had any, so when I teach, I'm the combatant. So it's your weapons free, man. You can do whatever you want to me. I'll say index. When I've had enough, I'll say index. That's fine. People, you can use your asp. You can do whatever, unless you train with it. An asp is remarkably ineffective if you have even a decent pain tolerance. If you really have to beat the shit out of me for me to not want any more. Plus, if you do, you're going to want to do a strike that I'm going to take it from you. So an asp in my mind, an asp is more of a liability. And that one you can start wearing on dude because he's focused and you got that striking area.
Yeah,
But
that's
an
what
asp,
that's
unless
what
you
Tyler
train
said.
with it, especially in retention or effective strikes, it's not going to do dick other than get taken from you or end up rolling around.
And like Tyler said the other night on the day on Anti-Hero, and then when that guy takes it from you, what do you have? Deadly force.
Yeah.
So now you can kill him.
we do like vehicle extractions, whatever, and everyone always does their asp thing. Well, they come in, they try and wrench my arm loose while I just grab their elbow, roll the asp in, and then take the asp away. Every single time, like 10 out of 10, take it from everybody. Like, now what are you gonna do? Like, yeah. So I took my asp off. I don't even wear an asp.
Yeah, I didn't.
I used to use it to get stuff off my floorboard or scratch my back. That's all.
So everybody, the comments were about 98% that. Last time I used it, I had to drop to my keys on the floorboard.
Yeah.
I had a scratch in my back. One old timer tried to say that it's a great tool, and I get like, I just don't understand. My argument was the point of law enforcement contact at the point of arrest is custody. Hitting somebody with a stick is not going to get them to put their hands behind their back. By nature, if you walk up to me and hit me with a stick, I don't care if I killed 27 people, and you hit me with a stick, I'm going to fight. Like my mind is going to make me defend myself. I'm more likely to maybe get on the ground willfully after maybe a little bit of grappling or a punch in the mouth versus like this dude's over here swinging a stick at me. By nature, it's like, hey man, like I'm going to try to. And then what do they do? And he's resisting.
The academy. Get back.
Yeah.
You're like,
why do you want them back? How you can't put them in custody if they're back? Like, what do you mean? Like the whole concept of get back, get down. That was my joke. So I believe I read further on that incident and it was worded amazingly. Somebody showed up and choked them, but they can't choke. They can't choke people there.
Oh.
So they wrote in the post-event notification that they called it a neck hold. Somebody showed up and used a neck hold to get him in custody. And my problem with that, and I think it was not viewed well, is deadly force was authorized. I don't even before he goes for the gun. When you have a guy mounted on your partner and you have tased him, you can't get him off. That's where the whole Izzo argument comes in that you should be able to. Unfortunately, she couldn't. At some point, that is deadly force. Like your partner is going to get choked out. He's going to get beat. Now you hear he's going for my gun. At the point he's going for your gun, everything is on the table at that point. Yeah. Shooting him in the head, shooting him in the back, kicking him in the skull, choking him. So I didn't see the actual how it all ended, but I did remember reading a neck hold. They called it a neck hold was used to subdue the subject and get
was
him
that
off.
Was that America? Was that Canada or something?
I don't know where that was. It was up north.
It seems northern.
So then we got this comment that I skipped on purpose because this is our next video. Have you seen the Louisiana trooper from September 30th? The subject was trying to flee. So this one, we're going to watch this one. This one was a Ben Crump special that he claimed that this guy only got shot because he was fleeing and he shouldn't have been shot. And I just got to remember, because I'm a moron, which one it is. I think it's this one. Yeah. So here we go. Rolls theme.
Hey, come on over here for me, man.
Outside, my phone dropped.
You good? Let's get over here. We ain't in the road. Look, state police. The reason why I'm pulling you over, you got tail laid out.
It's not all that, just got tape on.
You can't see that thing at all.
My bad. If you pull it off, you can. It's on.
What happened to it? It's just broke?
Car wash did that.
Man, what car wash you go to?
The little car wash, like down on 74.
Which side? Which side 74? Towards like airline, or you talking about back towards like St. Gabriel?
No, close by like what it is. Almost right there by Dutchtown, by the school.
The one across from Harvest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Make sure I stay away from that one so I don't break your headlight or none.
Yeah, I usually try to wash it myself. It just happened like about a week ago.
Damn.
It just happened, sir.
I got you.
I'm going to pick my wife up from work.
Is it your car?
Yes, sir.
You?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. You got your license on you now?
It's in the car.
All right, cool. You gonna grab it for me?
Yes, sir.
Look, before you go reach any guns or anything in the car?
No, sir.
Perfect. Go ahead and grab it for me.
As the
That's important. There's a question. Any guns in the car? No,
trooper
sir.
and Nicholas walked to the open driver's door of the Saturn. The trooper smelled the odor of marijuana emitting from inside the vehicle and observed a semi-automatic pistol with an extended magazine on the driver's side floorboard.
Hey, come back here. No, get out the car. Come here. Get out the car. Turn around for him, put your hands behind your back. All right? So right now, you're just being detained, okay?
Stop!
now. You just being
And the rest they say is history.
Detained,
We'll
okay?
in the car.
Stop! Get the ball! Get out! All you with?
So I'm not going tactics, but Ben Crump got involved immediately and said that he was only shot because he was black and fleeing.
Of course, Ben Crump. Of course, he's going to say that.
But so I'm not ever going to. That cop, and I'm sure you feel the same way. You could tell he's squared away. He's got the lingo. He's got the savviness. He's having the conversation.
He's smooth. Yeah,
he's very smooth. He throws the.
That's
And
not new.
I'm going to say this. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not, but he throws the like black accent in. He's talking the talk.
Rolls his R's.
Yeah, he's doing the thing. What car wash? Oh man, I ain't going there. This guy is squared away.
He's been to a cookout.
This guy is squared away. He knows how to talk to people. He knows how to play his audience.
Yeah.
He's feeling this guy out.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the dude is like answering, but you could tell the suspect is not excited about being pulled over. He asks him if there's anything in the car, guns. He says no. And then I guess at that point, the only thing is, and I don't know that it's wrong, is he goes into the car.
Yeah.
I guess everybody on earth would say, oh, disengage, run back to your. Okay, great. But when you're staring down the barrel of an extendo or the handle of an extendo, and you don't know if the dude's intentions are to flee or grab it and shoot you.
Yeah.
Just like the guy on the motorcycle, that cop's, it's not his problem that dude decided to act the way he acted. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
So I think that's justified in my opinion, that shooting him is justified, and you don't have to wait. Was he turning the car around?
You don't have to wait to receive violence. You don't have to. You don't have to wait to get shot at. No.
But the way that looked, I could see from the liberal bullshit side of things where somebody would say, "Oh, he was trying to get away." Well, you don't know that. You don't know if he's going to do a U-turn.
The people that say that have never and will never be in those positions. That's why I love when they actually get those people to run scenarios. Like they actually get them to come down and like the police, like the police haters, they get them to come down and do a scenario. All those guys, lawful or not, whenever they kill everybody. They
I know. I remember that one.
They shoot the shit out of everybody.
Who was somebody famous did it? I remember seeing him, and they shot like dude pulled out like a cell phone, and the dude smoked him into like a sim, and he's like, "Bro, he's got a cell phone." He's like, "Oh, I thought it was a gun."
Yeah,
and it's like what?
Yeah.
But the other thing I'd like to point out is you can just based on demeanor of the cop, you can like as trained cops and seasoned cop like us, you can automatically tell that guy knows he's been down the road.
Yeah, he knew.
Like you see that reaction.
And the reason when he said, "Hey man, get it for me," well, the reason he didn't let him just get it and come back because he already knew what the deal was.
Yes.
You just know. You're like, yeah. When he was like, no, there's no guns in here. Yeah, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, he followed him to the car.
Yeah,
he's got his flashlight out. He's looking.
Right to
he's
the door.
scanning.
Had the angle. His flashlight was in his offhand. He knew what the deal was.
Yep.
He knew.
So that immediately tells me that guy is well trained and has been thought about that. He's not making TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready to go. So that was and like I said, that was deemed.
Yeah.
I don't know the status of the investigation, but of course, he was shot because, and my contrast to that was the one up in Milwaukee versus this one.
Yeah.
To me, they're very cut and dry, very similar. Like you can't have a gun and go for it, reach for it. It just,
he was about it too because he's a trooper that didn't have his hat on. So he was with it.
He was with it. No hat.
Yeah, if you see a trooper with no hat on, you might want to leave that one alone.
Leave that guy alone.
Leave that guy alone. Yep.
Oh, that's Broward, I think. Hold on. All right, I got some more videos. Let me see. I just can't tell what they are because my system here is, they make the screen bigger. That's that one. We don't want to watch that one. Oh, here we go. I want to watch this one. Watch this madness.
This is DC? Where was it?
This is, I believe this is Brooklyn. This is New York. Watch this madness. Like New York is either completely like nothing happens and then or this.
Stop, bro, stop.
Damn.
Like New York is one or the other, man. It's like
God.
all right. Yeah, wild, man. Wild.
Fuck.
What else do I have? What's this one? Do we watch this one?
God damn.
That's the crash. Yeah, like it's wild to see New York. They do nothing or they do.
Yeah, they're all in, man.
They do all of it.
Yeah.
All right. What we got here? Got a couple hard work one here. Here's some agency. I always say if you see an agency make these videos, you don't want to work there.
Let her ride in the forest with me. Oh shit.
I can't put the music on. I'll lose them. But look.
Jesus.
They're just walking around. None of them are really in shape, and they make these videos, and it's like I don't understand the point of them. And then you got Houston. Houston's another world too. This is Houston. They're on the side of the road making TikTok videos with people. I don't know. Humanizing the badge. Yeah, that's what they're doing. What else I got?
What so again, what the problem with that is like, it's like, look, so you look at that and you think it's rampant. It's like police brutality or police kill X, insert X type of person here, whatever. And it's a super ultra focused substrata of police that do that shit and get a bad rep. Most cops think these TikTok dickheads, but they get so much mileage because of how outlandish that crap is. So you think like it's like a pandemic of just everybody's doing this shit. It's not, but god damn is it hard to watch, man.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
And I don't understand how it gets so much traction because there's no way that those people, like, unless the people in that video were the only people at the agency, everyone else in your agencies, and cops are the worst for each other. They're gonna look at it and be like, the fuck are you doing? Like, why would you do that? That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen anyone do.
Here's another New York. Here, I'll play this one. This is another New York video. The big polar opposite of the other one.
Oh boy.
I shortened it up when I made the meme because it was just bad. But this goes on for almost 2 minutes. 2 females, very small male. And
Turn that music off.
Is it off? Oh, it's on. It doesn't play on my screen. So this goes on and on and on. I don't think I can speed it up.
You get the idea.
And on. And it ends when, ironically, 2 male cops show up. And they pin him against the wall and handcuff him. So it's and then we have this gem. This is try not. I thought Border Patrol was going the right direction, but here's what they released this ad the other day.
Nationals, you are not exempt. You cross illegally, you will be apprehended and flown back far from the U.S. border. The law applies to everyone and bends for no one. Repeat offenses or involvement with foreign terrorist organizations may lead to criminal prosecution in addition to deportation.
A los ciudadanos mexicanos. They're like that dude.
Yeah, so I Googled it. I made that comment that there are 15,397 Border Patrol agents, and they picked those 2. And it was like not very smart. I think we're caught up. Let me see if I got anything else. Images. No. What was this one? Hold on. I got one more. I can't remember what it was. No, that's not how it works. Oh, well, I thought I had one more. Well, I guess that's it. Another beautiful week.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Hold on, what do we got? The ad gives me Rumble AI vibes. Yeah, it was weird, right? Whoever contacted contract to make those videos. Bloated fit contract trolling them. Yeah, I think that was their social media team. There's probably the two people in the social media unit that some people were saying maybe nobody else on earth wanted to be part of it because I know a lot of cops just don't want to be on video.
Yeah.
So they were like, let me just see if I got this one other video because I can't remember what this was. Oh, never mind. It was the motorcycle video. I already watched it. All right. Let me just check my Instagram, make sure I don't have any other good ones.
What was the general consensus when you played that for Tyler and everybody? Do they think
the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Oh, they like that. Nobody had a problem with that. No, nobody had a problem with the motorcycle. I usually play jokingly play the liberal one. I'm like, and then Tyler's like, well, he's resisting. I'm like, you can't hit him like that. Like we go back and forth, but everybody kind of agreed. We did watch the one last week. Yeah, we broke the one last week down with the guy that shot the dude outside the apartment, completely unjustified, right?
Mm.
Yeah, the one with the. Yeah, we did the one with the this one. I'm pretty sure we did.
So much idiot, I'm forgetting.
The guy outside the.
No.
We didn't watch this one?
I've never seen that one. No.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Oh, shit.
This entire video is what not. Damn, I wish I had it. So that was, damn, I thought we talked about this.
You weren't wrong. If that dude was black, oh, god damn.
Yeah. That was Charlotte Police Department. Charlotte County. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
That guy die?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Was it Charlotte County? Charlotte County shooting. Yeah, here we go. I thought we talked about this one. This one's bad.
No, I didn't see that.
This is borderline. This is murder. It was on the other show. Yeah,
fucking murder. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
King of Southwest decades maintenance.
It's a free ad for Danny Yates.
Danny, best prices.
Fox 4 senior reporter.
Get on your knees now. The button. Now, knees now.
He's got a cell phone in his hand.
Did the officer trying to say thought it was a gun?
No. So God, I dog it. Hold on. Let me find the damn video on YouTube. I got this YouTube open. Charlotte County shooting. Trying to find just like straight to the meat and potatoes because it's all the news freaking nonsense. And they're not going to show it.
An affordable website you don't have to build yourself? If you think that sounds too good to be true, you're not alone.
Damn, somebody sent it to me on Instagram. Somebody's got to be having Instagram open. I don't want to dig through my fucking messages. That's all we got. We clipped that one part for the All right, here we go. This is news, but it's still. All right, here we go. Share screen.
Breaking news, the Charlotte County deputy who shot and killed a man is suddenly
We're having
retiring. Deputy Deputy Timothy Poole submitted his resignation yesterday. Take a listen to what happened last month.
I don't know where that's coming from. We got big problems. That one. All right.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's all right. Here we go. We're back. We're back, folks. Share screen. Boom. All right, here we go. I believe this is it.
Deputy Poole speaking with the alleged victim before Birch approaches.
Go ahead and cross your T's and dot your I's.
In the video, we can hear when the deputy orders Birch to leave while Birch says do it. Then the deputy tases Birch twice.
Go back to your apartment.
Do it. Do it.
The video shows the taser was ineffective and Birch brushes off the prongs while swiping at the taser. Then, in the video, the deputy draws his weapon and calls for backup on the radio while ordering Birch, now bleeding from the taser prongs, to get on his knees.
Go ahead and send me backup. Subject tried to attack me. Got him at gunpoint right now. You need to get down on your knees.
The video shows the deputy move forward while pointing his gun at Birch, who grabs at the gun, and that's when the deputy shoots him. Birch was airlifted.
Trash. So basically, yeah, when he tries to say, what we got here? Yeah, so he tries to, if you watch the whole thing, that breaks it down. We don't know why he was there. The guy's definitely intoxicated. At no time does he appear to pose a threat. Maybe you could go with the new Halo law that he's like in the officer's investigation, but I watch it and I'm like, he didn't have a right to tase him. Like, he didn't give him a chance. He puts his, and the weird thing is he puts his notebook down on the ground. He like lays it down before he pulls the taser out and gives him that. And then he tried to grab his gun. Like, dude,
no, he tried to grab his gun because he closed the distance.
Correct.
And put his gun in grabbing range.
And then he shoots him based on that grab, and then he shoots him like 4 or 5 good times. And then as he's dying, he's almost like baby talking the guy, like, come on, man, sit up, blah, 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 blah. And the dude's fucking dead. He got shot in the fucking chest like 5 times. So, you know, you only have a snippet, and that was some of the other things. People, oh, you're basing it on a quick contact, but there was no reason to even tase that guy. I mean,
everybody's been, like I was saying, everybody's been to had the drunk guy. You just have to wave off. Go away.
Yeah, and we know we Jacksonville went ahead and made the first Halo law arrest. They had a black lady that got out and caused a ruckus, and they went ahead and used it for the first, like one of the first applications of our new law, which says you can't be within 25 feet of the police videotaping or causing any type of
cool. Yeah,
I like it. But I mean, you could try to apply it there, but if you watch it in fluid, there's just no.
Not that guy. He just, again.
There's no reason to pull the gun out. Like the taser was even not to me unreasonable, but you know he's not armed. You know he doesn't have a weapon. You can see
you're continuing you're continuing the engagement. He's backing away. He's going away, and you're continuing the engagement. That was Where's Steve? Where's Steve?
Yeah, I'm completely lost.
This is for you, man.
I'm completely let me see. Police post probably. He's right. I mean, police post probably posted it. I'm brain dead today, guys. It's been a long week. You know, I talked to that have a phone call with tomorrow is what's his name? Sean Reyes, the auditor, the one that got spit on. Yeah, he's down. He's actually got an office down here, and the street cop training how to do it. Hold on, I don't see it on there. We give you everything. May take a little longer, but you'll get it.
Full service here.
Full service, even though I don't see it. How could it not be here? All right, that's it. We suck.
Not me. You're
yeah, I'm the tech guy. I need to hire a producer. How could none of them have it? Like everybody was talking. He posts a lot of videos. Let me scroll a little bit more. That's the one we watched last week. That was a drive-by. We watched that one. Sometimes they get removed though. That's not it. That's not the upside down gun.
the caption from the video I'm looking at on YouTube says, the sheriff released a video from the deputy shooting that killed Daniel Birch. But the sheriff says he can't confidently state, like in other cases, that we did everything we should have done. No shit.
Yeah. I have no idea why I wouldn't be on this page. Like, this dude posts everything. Oh, well. That's all you get. Google it.
Google it.
I wonder if that cop had done that taser before as a show of force. He hadn't planned past that. Yes, he figured the taser was going to work. But so I got contacted by actually the guy's zone partner contacted me and said he was a 22-year vet, just a normal dude, never really had any discipline problems, never any issues. And he's like, I don't know what, they're all kind of baffled. Like, bro, what were you thinking? I don't know. It says live, but there's nothing. It only shows 4 viewers. I'll catch up on the podcast. Good luck. Hopefully there's viewers. That shows 13. Anyway, that's the show. We did our best with all we had. You got a lot of videos. You got a lot of stuff, and we appreciate you tuning in. I believe Dom is live at 9. I am live again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on the Squadcast on the Antihero podcast, YouTube. And then I will be in Philadelphia on Saturday for an event up there. Pretty excited about that. Get some good food. I get to meet Sal Odradi and his family, so we're excited. We will be back next Wednesday night. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
See the patch on my arm right here? What's that say? It says the not fucking around crew. That's what that says.